So my name is Jeanette, and I am a yoga and meditation teacher here at Hopewell, and it's my pleasure to be here with you today. And we'll be doing a 30-40 minute metta meditation or loving kindness meditation. So we'll do a little bit of breath work, a little bit of arriving, and then we'll go through our meditation. And just make sure that you're comfortable and that you're warm. So we'll go ahead and get started. Get yourself a comfortable seat. Make sure perhaps you have something to drink next to you, and that you're warm. If you have a sweater you need to put on, because we won't be moving. So today we're going to practice a loving kindness meditation that's going to begin with self-compassion and respect. The Buddha tells us that unless we treat ourselves with love and compassion, we cannot reflect the same on others. So it's that whole idea of being kind to yourself first. We're then going to expand this loving kindness, this metta meditation, to somebody that you care about. And then we're going to expand it to a neutral person or persons. And then we're going to expand our loving kindness to someone with whom you have or had perhaps a challenging or somewhat difficult relationship. And then we're going to expand this loving kindness in all directions to include all beings, all living creatures, perhaps our planet itself. And in this way we embrace all living things as a part of a whole. So Albert Einstein, who was a person with a unique reputation for wisdom, spoke about the importance of seeing ourselves as a part of a whole. And this was in a letter that he sent to the New York Times in March of 1972. And it was in response to a rabbi who was looking for advice on how to comfort his daughter after the loss of her younger sister. And Albert Einstein responded with this: "A human being is part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings, as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures in the whole of nature and its beauty. Nobody is able to achieve this completely, but the striving for such achievement is in itself a part of the liberation and a foundation for inner security." So metta is a Pali word, which is an ancient language that's used in some Buddhist texts. And it means benevolence, friendship, affection, kindness. And metta meditation is one of the most soothing ways to put together and practice what are called the four qualities of love. These are friendliness, appreciation and joy, compassion and equanimity. So in this type of meditation, we are free of expectations and bindings. We don't do this to accomplish a goal or to prove a point. It shouldn't become a practice of wishful thinking. We engage in it as a process to experience and to enjoy, as a practice that can bring lightness to our being. So, some important things to just keep in mind as we go through our meditation. Cultivate some awareness of your body, of your breath, and of your thoughts. Be non-judgmental. Experience awareness without judgment. This is a practice, it's not a striving towards a goal. And cultivate peace. Witness without attracting criticism that can help create a feeling of detachment. So, remember that your breath is your anchor. You can help this anchor hold by perhaps counting your breath if you start to feel distracted, or by repeating a phrase with each inhale and exhale. And it can be as simple as, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. And whenever you feel your attention start to wander, come back to this anchor of your breath. And above all, feel at home and feel at peace with yourself. And be aware of any changing sensations in your body, be they subtle or otherwise. Be aware of any changing emotions in your mind and in your heart. try and sit with them even if they become distracting. Be a gentle witness without judging, and again, anchor yourself in your breath. So as I said, make sure you're warm. Find a comfortable seat in a chair, wherever your comfortable seat may be, but let your posture show your sense of value. So let it show some length and some dignity. And we're going to start by rubbing our hands together to generate some heat. And when you feel some heat in your hands, place them gently over your eyes. You don't have to touch. You can have them a little bit away from your face, or you can lay them directly on your eyes. And just feel the warmth and comfort of your own hands. Now let's begin to draw our hands away from us. Keep your gaze on the lines in your hands, in your palms. And follow your hands as they come down towards your lap. And then let them rest in your lap. And let your eyes be downcast or closed. And just surrender to stillness. And if you need to move or adjust, just do it with kindness and awareness and some gentle intent. And feel the connection between your back and your chair, between your sits bones and your chair, and find some gentle length in your spine. And take some deep breaths to arrive here. And notice your breath without trying to change it. Perhaps you feel coolness at your nostrils as you inhale, and warmth on the exhale. Begin to settle into an awareness of your body and your breath. And feel into your body right now, and notice what's there. Open to whatever is being experienced in your body right now. And connect those experiences to your breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth with a sigh. Take some deep, full breaths in through your nose. Release them through your mouth with a sigh. And as you breathe, become aware of sensations. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And drop into your breath. Become aware of the quality of your mind. Notice if it's wandering or if it's at ease. And simply notice and focus on the unique rhythm of your breath, the breath you were born with. Perhaps you can place both hands over your heart and feel the rhythm of your heartbeat. Let your breath become smooth and effortless. Feel the air moving into your lungs and out into the world in a gentle flow. And with each exhale, imagine you are releasing any negative thoughts or anything that might not be serving you right now. Now let's take a brief journey of our senses from outwards to inwards to allow us to become more internally focused. And if your eyes are closed, see the darkness of your eyelids. Notice the lack of light. Perhaps there is a hint of light or color. If they are downcast, let your gaze rest gently. And notice sounds outside of the building or your space. Perhaps the song of birds. Notice sounds outside of the room. Perhaps the movement of others. No need to name them, just notice what travels to your ears. Now let's continue to move inward and begin to notice sounds inside of the room. Perhaps your own gentle breathing. No need to listen for the direction from which the sound is coming. Just notice. And begin to notice sounds inside of yourself. Noises of hunger, your heartbeat, your breath. The subtle sounds of your own body. Notice the sensation of your clothes on your skin, your hair, any softness or warmth. And Notice any physical sensations within your body. Tingling, warmth, heaviness, something undefined. Notice any smells that enter into your nose or perhaps linger in your mouth. Any tastes. And continue to focus on your breath. On each inhale, this moment is perfect. On each exhale, I am perfect as I am in this moment. On your inhale, this moment is perfect. On your exhale, I am perfect as I am in this moment. This moment is perfect. I am perfect as I am in this moment. Let each inhale draw in self-love, and each exhale release anything that no longer serves you. Take a few moments to breathe and recite these lines internally or in a whisper. Notice how you feel as you say these words of self-compassion to yourself. This moment is perfect. I am perfect as I am in this moment. If your mind wanders, simply notice with compassion and curiosity. Notice the quality of the thoughts that lured you away from your breath. Bring your attention back to the anchor of your breathing. Notice how your thoughts come and go, whether positive or negative, and simply allow them to pass by like clouds. See the space between them. I lovingly accept all that arises without judgment. I lovingly accept all that arises without judgment. This moment is perfect. I am perfect as I am in this moment. I lovingly accept all that arises without judgment. Allow yourself to remember and open up to your own basic goodness. Think of times you have been kind or generous. Perhaps recall your desire to be happy. If acknowledging your own goodness is difficult, look at yourself through the eyes of someone who loves you or who cares deeply about you. What does that person love about you? Or you may recall the unconditional love for a beloved pet. This moment is perfect. I am perfect as I am in this moment. I lovingly accept all that arises without judgment. Perhaps see yourself as a young child standing before you. Allow tender feelings of kindness for that child flow. As you experience this tenderness, notice how you feel in your body. Maybe you feel some warmth or heat in the face, a smile, a sense of expansiveness. This is loving kindness. Rest with this feeling of open, unconditional love for a few moments. Let yourself sit in the energy of loving kindness. This moment is perfect. I am perfect as I am in this moment. I lovingly accept all that arises without judgment. Breathe these words in. Invite feelings of peace and acceptance. Let this love warm and permeate you from your heart center, filling the rest of your body. Feel a sense of comfort and calm, traveling up through your chest into your neck and head, out into your shoulders and arms and hands, down through your ribs, your belly, your pelvis, your legs, your feet. Allow a sensation of feeling of warmth to fill you from head to toe. Breathe here and know that love and compassion are always available for you when you need it. Picture your body seated in your chair, and gently and slowly begin to scan your body by moving your attention from the crown of your head, down your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers. Perhaps see this warmth as a color. See this warmth and feel it along the front of your torso, and the back of your torso, and your pelvis, and down your body through your thighs, your knees, your ankles, all the way down to your toes. Offer compassionate, loving kindness to yourself and to this body by repeating the following phrases to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be held in loving kindness. May I feel connected and calm. May I accept myself just as I am. May I be happy. May I know the natural joy of being alive. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be held in loving kindness. May I feel connected and calm. May I accept myself just as I am. May I be happy. May I know the natural joy of being alive. And when you say these words, allow yourself to sink into the intentions they express. Breathe these words into the warmth of your own body. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be held in loving kindness. May I feel connected and calm. May I accept myself just as I am. May I be happy. May I know the natural joy of being alive. Now open your circle of loving kindness and bring to mind somebody who is dear to you, someone you care about, perhaps someone you are close to, maybe somebody who has been supportive. Perhaps this is a family or a group of close friends. Visualize this person or this group in your mind's eye, or hold the feeling of that person or this group in your heart. See their faces. Reflect on this person or this group's basic goodness. Sense what is particular that you love about him or her or them. In your heart, feel your appreciation for this dear one, these dear ones, and begin your simple offering of loving kindness. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be happy. May you know the natural joy of being alive. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be happy. May you know the natural joy of being alive. Now bring to mind a person who is neutral. This could be someone you see regularly but you don't know well, the neighbor to whom you wave, a grocery store clerk, the barista at your local coffee shop, someone who performs a service for which you are grateful. And bring this person or these persons to mind and repeat the words of loving kindness to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be happy. May you know the natural joy of being alive. Breathe in these words and send them out to this person or these persons. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be happy. May you know the natural joy of being alive. And now, if it's possible for you, bring to mind someone with whom you've had or currently have a difficult or challenging relationship. Perhaps it's someone you don't like to feel sympathy for or compassion for. Someone you don't typically feel kindness towards. Someone whose opinion perhaps differs substantially from your own. But someone who now travels the same path as us all. someone who has feelings and hopes and fears. See if it's possible to let go even a little bit of any feelings of resentment or dislike. Remind yourself to see this person as another human being, someone just as deserving of love and kindness as yourself, someone who feels the same pain, anxiety, hopes, and fears. If it's possible to extend to this person the words of loving kindness, do so now. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be held in loving kindness. May you feel my love now. May you accept yourself just as you are. May you be happy. May you know the natural joy of being alive. And accept that this may be difficult. Perhaps at first simply see them while you sit in the quietness of this setting. Visualize them as you sit in this seat of compassion and forgiveness. Perhaps there is a single sentence you can send them. Perhaps may you accept yourself just as you are. Perhaps may you be happy. Perhaps may you know the natural joy of being alive. And breathe for a few moments here and acknowledge your feelings. Don't force if it doesn't come. Just be aware and honor your boundaries and your limits. Acknowledging to yourself with kindness that this may be difficult or a painful part of your meditation. And just sit with the warmth of loving kindness. Now allow your awareness and kindness to open in all directions. Let it radiate like the rays of the sun till you include yourself, a dear one, that neutral person and that difficult person. Let it radiate to include all humans, those living in richness, poverty, war, peace, hunger, abundance, those who are oppressed, those who are not free to live as they choose. Be aware of the joys and sorrows that all humans experience, aware of all that we have in common, all that we share as residents of this earth. And perhaps expand this to include all living creatures, perhaps even our planet itself. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be happy. May all beings awaken and be free. May all beings be happy. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be happy. May all beings awaken and be free. May all beings be happy. And let's bring this practice of metta, loving kindness meditation to a close by returning to yourself. Return to your own body. Sit for a while and rest in the energy of loving kindness that you have generated here. Cradle and accept whatever feelings are present. Rest your hands in your laps. If your eyes are closed, gently open them and gaze at your hands. I lovingly accept all that I am, the unlimited potential of my being. May all beings awaken and be free. May all beings be happy. I lovingly accept all that I am, the unlimited potential of my being. May all beings awaken and be free. May all beings be happy. And take some deep breaths and sit for a moment. And let feelings of contentment and compassion fill your heart. And know that life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. I lovingly accept all that I am, the unlimited potential of my being. May all beings awaken and be free. May all beings be happy. And take some deep, wakeful breaths and reach your arms overhead and take a big stretch. If you need to rotate your ankles and stretch your legs, then go ahead and do that. Perhaps stand and take a nice big stretch and move your body. And take a few moments to regain your sense of place. And breathe. And as I love to do when I end any class, whether it's yoga or meditation, I always end it with a poem. And this is one that will be familiar with you, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveller. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other, just as fair and having perhaps a better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Thank you for being here with me for this metta meditation. Let us raise our thumbs to our forehead for our calm thoughts, our thumbs to our lips for our kind and loving words, our thumbs to our heart for our compassionate intentions. Namaste.